What's going on, y'all? My name is Spice. This is Spice Can Fish. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be like a normal fishing video. I'm actually going to go out and try and film a challenge video for y'all. So I actually have this little box. I don't know if y'all can see this here, but this is actually this box of lures and random stuff that I want to do challenges on for y'all. Whether it's kind of hard or just interesting colors, or maybe it's a weird shaped lure, or whatever it might be. There's a bunch of different challenge type videos that I have kind of stored away. And so, you know, I go in there every once in a while when I get bored and see if I can find anything that would be challenging or interesting and see if I can film a video for y'all. So I was going through there today and I found these little itty bitty jigs. I think they're Zman jigs. They're essentially just Ned rigs with skirts on them. But I personally have never fished a jig that small. And on top of that, I've never actually fished a Ned rig and had success on it. So I figured this would be kind of a fun challenge video for y'all to watch. They're just pretty much micro jigs, and I figured we'll go run down to one of my favorite little ponds and see if we can put something together. Before we get any further into today's video, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button if you do enjoy the video. Lets me know that y'all like the content that I'm putting out, and it really helps me out. On top of that, if y'all wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it helps me grow my channel, and I would really appreciate that. If y'all are interested, by the way, I'm going to be doing a 100 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you get entered into that. But yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get on down to the pond, get into the fishing action. Alright, well, here we go. Down at this little pond. You guys have seen this pond before, if you've been on the channel for any length of time. I like this little pond. It's fun to go hang out and just kind of kick back. Pretty easy to catch fish at, which is also why I like it for challenge videos, but I don't like to jinx myself this early in the day, so hopefully we'll just catch a fish. Again, we're just going to be throwing that little jig today. They tend to eat craws pretty good in here, so I don't see why they wouldn't eat a jig. Water's a little bit murkier than the last time I was here, which is kind of interesting. But I don't know. Let's get to fishing. Oh. Now, I don't know if I said this in the intro, but I think these are like 1/8 ounce or something, so they're not very heavy, so they're a little bit hard to cast, but we're gonna see if we can make it work. I'm hoping the smaller size will make it a little bit more, I don't know, palatable for some of these smaller bass in here. And I'm hoping that it's a small enough, finesse enough presentation that if we do get in front of one of those smart big girls, they'll still fall for it and maybe try and take a bite. Oh, there's a bite, no way. Ugh. I don't want to set the hook really hard on these things because they're like really small and they have a really tiny light wire hook on them. And I don't want to break it. But that's a good sign. We had a bite on the, I don't know, what was that, second cast? Gonna actually switch up to a little bit more of a flapping style trailer, I guess you would call it. This is a X-Zone Lures Muscleback Finesse craw. It's actually probably one of my favorite standalone craws for small ponds. Really nice compact size, fits really well on like a 1 or a 2/0 hook. EWG hook, I mean, little 1/4 ounce weight, pond killer, but should also do pretty good on a little finesse jig as a trailer. Ooh. Rip. Well, that's new. Huh. When did that sign get put up? Well, shoot. Fishing for residents only. Guess we can't fish here anymore. I didn't even see that sign when I got here. Rip. Alright. Well, that's okay. I don't want to break any rules. So we're just going to go head somewhere else, I guess. Alright, spot number 2. There are so many people fishing here. It's like a little family over there. Some dude right over here. I'm seriously limited for where I can fish at the moment. But we're gonna try and make do. And just kind of fish over in this shady area. See if we can't fool one. Man, I'm kind of sad about that first spot being all private now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What's gonna happen when I can't catch a fish? I'm just not gonna be able to catch one. Dang, that's a good catfish. There's a kid over there on the bank fishing for catfish. He's got a big one right now. I'm getting bit. Oh my god. Oh, slab crappie! And I hooked him in the head. What? Oh my god. Look at the size of that crappie. Jesus. Huh. Freaking hooked him right in the dome. Freaking domed him. Well, these little hooks are sharp at least. Ah, there we go. Dude, that is guaranteed biggest crappie I've ever caught, I'm pretty sure. New PB! That's sweet though. Alright, I'm gonna just kinda... He's right there. He still thinks he's hooked even though I didn't even hook him in the mouth. That was weird. I was not expecting a crappie today. Definitely not a crappie that big, but okay. Let's go for a green one now, how about? There's that crappie, he's just hanging out here. What are you doing, dude? You gonna eat it again? Wouldn't that be so funny if I caught the same crappie twice? Just drop it in here. Jig it up and down, just like I was doing. Yeah, didn't think so. Been kind of funny though. I'm getting bit. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. Took my damn pinchers. Okay, that's a good sign though. I don't know what part of this I was recording for or not, but I have a fish on that mini jig with lay muscleback. Nice little pudgy guy. Not quite a pound, but appreciated nonetheless. Alright, guy. Later. Okay, that's a good sign. Maybe I'll keep fishing this little corner right here for a minute. See if there's another one up there. So I guess I could probably talk about the rod and reel that I'm using to throw this on. The reel's not that important, but I'll go over it anyway. It's a 6.5-to-1 right hand retrieve bait caster with 12-pound fluorocarbon on it. 12 pounds good for like
small light Texas rigs, lighter jigs, stuff like that. Cranks would be good on it too. Sometimes I even go down to 10 pounds on a crank. But the rod that I'm using this on is actually my 6.6 medium heavy. This is my jerkbait stick. And like, if I want to throw like a wacky rig on a bait caster for some reason, this would be the rod that I throw it on. But it's good for like all sorts of finesse applications, and seems like it's doing the trick here. Alright, those kids finally left. I'm waiting for them to leave for like 2 hours. Been dicking around at the shitty fish spots. Well, they've been literally just sitting at the one good spot to fish on this pond. They weren't even bass fishing either, they were freaking catfishing. Which, I mean, fine I guess, but like obviously you're not gonna move. Why you gotta take the good fishing spot and just sit there for the whole day? I mean, that's probably what I would do too, to be honest, but you know, whatever. There's a fish. Got him. Stay down, buddy. Oh, he came off. Dang it. How did you come off? How did you come off? Oh, I'm upset. Okay. Means that there's fish up in this little corner though, I think. See, the issue is I don't know how hard I can set the hook on these things. I don't want to set it too hard because it's essentially just a Ned rig hook and it's not very strong. But I also need to set it hard enough to, you know, hook the fish, and apparently that was not it. Man, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm fishing a little fast, but I don't think that should matter all that much. I should still be getting bit. I don't know. Gotta find some active feeding fish. I gotta do it kind of quick. That sun's going down kind of quick. Is it a bite? Oh my god, I have a fish. You still there? No. What the hell? Come on. Here's a bite. He's biting it. Does he have it? I think he's got it. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Get in here. Oh man. You have no idea how long I worked for you, little man. Really wanted to make sure that this one had it. I'm getting short struck a whole bunch, but finally got one. See ya. That was so cool, actually. I saw that one wake on it. There were like 2 that waked up over here by the shore. I threw my little jig up over there and he came over and crushed it. I'm really confused as to what's going on right here in front of me though. It's like a little drain thing here, but over to the left it looks like there's like a fish. It looks like a carp just sitting there kind of fanning its tail every once in a while, but I don't know. Oh my god, that's a fish. tie came off right at my feet. Dang it. And this challenge is not going well for me. I don't know if it's the hook or what I'm doing wrong, or I don't know. There's another fish. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Another little dink, but he ate it. Actually had to switch out the trailer on these. I was throwing that muscleback finesse craw, ran out of those, so now we're throwing the Berkeley chigger craw. Seems like it worked. Hell yeah. That might potentially be the last fish for tonight, though. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay out here or how much more luck I'm going to have, but, you know, I'm always down to catch a couple more. So we're just going to keep working this bank, see if we can't get another bite or two before we head on out. There's another one. Oh, dude, I hate the hooks on these stupid jigs. They are absolute freaking garbage. Look at that, I bent that one out. This hook is bent out on that little wimpy ass hook set. Garbage. Garbage. Alright, y'all. That's it for me. I think that's good enough for today. Gonna head on back to my place and I'll just give y'all some final thoughts on these little jigs.
Alright y'all, now just some final thoughts on these little teeny tiny micro jigs. So I want to start off by saying that I've never thrown a Ned rig before. I've never thrown any jig this small before. It's the first time for me, so I was going out with kind of the intent of maybe just catching a few fish on it. I did also catch quite a few fish on it, or I guess I should say I hooked into quite a few fish on it. So the issue that I was originally thinking we were going to run into was actually pretty much what happened. When I saw the hooks on those jigs, I got kind of worried. They weren't very big. Hang on, let me just show you real quick. So I'm sure you guys can't see that at all, but this hook right here is so tiny. And I mean, it was pretty much just a Ned rig with some little jig skirts on it, so I guess I shouldn't have been too surprised when I saw a really light wire hook. But I happen to have a pretty strong hook set. I mean, you guys have seen it. I set the hook way too hard for no reason. And so I thought that it was going to be kind of an issue keeping these fish pinned and, you know, kind of moderating how hard I set the hook. So to kind of like combat against that, again, I was using that 6.6 rod, which is a little bit of a lighter rod. Let me set the hook a little bit harder without worrying about bending those hooks out. And I was also using 12-pound line, so that's a little bit, you know, lighter, a little bit less strong, I guess, a little bit more stretchy. I don't really know, but anyway, lighter line, lighter rod. I thought that was going to be enough. Unfortunately, I still think that I bent the hook out a little bit, and as a result, I think I kind of lost a bunch of fish. Again, it was hard for me to tell how hard I needed to set the hook, so I was kind of either setting it too hard and either pulling the hook out of the fish's mouth or bending the hook out, or I wasn't setting it hard enough and the fish were able to shake and get the hook out. So if I do end up throwing these ever again, which I probably won't, but maybe, I don't know. But if I do end up throwing them, I'm gonna need to figure out a way to set the hook the right way, or I guess what strength I can set the hook at without me bending the hooks out or breaking the jig off or anything like that. Overall, I think they're okay jigs. They definitely get bit, they definitely get the job done, but just for me, I like a little bit heavier wire, a little bit bigger jig. That's just my personal preference. But I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. I tried to make it relatively interesting, and I hope you guys really did enjoy. If you did, please do me a favor, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. It lets me know that you guys like the content. On top of that, if y'all could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. If you guys want to see more content, that's going to be the way to do it. I put up new videos every Monday and Friday, so If you guys want to see some more content, then just wait every Monday and Friday right around, I think, 9:30 in the morning. I usually have them up. So keep your eye out for those. But I think that's going to do it for me tonight, y'all. Check them and wreck them. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.